Okay.
I've been taking my helmet completely off to turn my camera on because I don't trust doing it the other way. I lost the video. I thought I was recording a pretty good one the other day and missed it, but I was going to go through here and try to end up on Apron Ridge, but the road is washed out. I mean, a lot of stuff washed into the road. I don't feel like trying to move it or getting a flat tire. So I'm just going to come back the way I came down. I'm on my KPX again today, trying to get to liking it better. I go across the creek the first time up on the Tug Fork side of this one, but it was way too deep. I'm debating on whether to go out Zion Ridge and trying to get across down there on Chateau, or just come back the way that I went. Just kind of play it by ear. By the way, this is the tail end of that Tug Fork Lake. It's always real private. Almost nobody ever up in there. So we go that one up on Stats Mill, and this is the same one. Used to just be a small creek all the way through, so they put that watershed in. But that goes all the way to Apron Ridge, big like that. Or all the way to Stats Mill, I mean. And way better fishing than up there at Stats Mill, I think. You know, yesterday after I stopped running into the high water up by Waterloo Road, Smith Church, I thought I'd turn it back on, come out a different way. And I got home, I didn't have anything on my videos. I had to turn completely on. I got a thing you wear like a wristwatch. I don't know where it's at, but I never did trust it either. Seemed like it always lost its programming. This here's Buffalo Lick. Felt funny about my tires. I don't like going through where a bunch of floating stuff is washed over the road. You don't know whether there might be a board, an old rotten board that's got a screw in it, or you don't know what you might get into. You can always tell you're in Jackson County when the roads have got entirely too much gravel on them. Squirrel. Up to the old schoolhouse now. I don't know when the last time they had school in it. I would say maybe the mid-60s. I don't know, before my time. I was born in August of '66. Water's washed across the road there. I know older people that their families that went to school at this. There's a big old crane. I don't know if my camera's picking it up. I think some people call them Hurons or Hurons, or we always just call them cranes. And I know it would be highly illegal, and it's been, it'd probably been 40 years ago or better. I don't know how long ago it was, but I've got a cousin, and he's got Down syndrome, but he's physically able to do anything he wants to do. And he'd went hunting to his old schoolhouse, and he come back to the house. I didn't pay attention to the holes. He come back to the house, and he come in the house, he told his parents, he said, I shot something, I don't know what, I think it was a grouse, but he shot one of the big old cranes. I'd rather a hole be full of water where you can see it. But whenever the sun's hitting them and this light gray gravel, almost white, you don't even realize you're coming up on a hole until you're hitting it. And there's a good chance we won't cross the creek up here. I debated on whether to bring the hawk today. Now if I know this is still under warranty and I'm wearing my hawk out driving it so much that I'll run this. But this gets way better gas mileage than the hawk. Now we're up on Zion Ridge. So what that is, McDonald's, something. I always want to shift this like I do my hawk, when at the low RPMs. The hawk got more low RPM pull, or lug, or whatever you want to call it. This is a high ridge. I got back there on the mower, the push mower, is my wife's nephew. Her older sister was married to the guy that lives in the house there, and then his kids live in them trailers and double wide. Actually, her kids too. They've been divorced probably for about 30 years. She's been married and divorced again since that. her ex-husband been married and widowed since that. We've had a real bad crosswind today. I was out on them pasture roads that was suddenly all over the place. I don't know what that was. Something run through there. A friend of mine lives here. We used to live at one end of our driveway. He lived on the main road side, and we lived beside our cousins, and his cousins with him on my mother's side. And they lived at the end of the driveway, and they was cousins to my cousins, but wasn't really in relation to us. They was related on their dad's side. We used to all play together and ride motorcycles, and almost all the kids around our place, I mean, we were real young. They had them MX-80s, GT-80s, basically the same thing. But the guy that lives back there now, he had one. It didn't run good when he did it, but he could pump the clutch in it going backwards, and it would run. I'm sure it wasn't very good for it, but he was always kind of heavy, and as far as I know, I don't think he ever got a different motorcycle as a kid. We got to the point we'd start buying these, I don't really know what you call them. It was Enduros, all different sizes of them. But them Yamaha Enduros, I think they call them DTs and things now, but I used to always think it was called torque induction, but I think they said torque injection. It had those tanks that you put two-stroke oil in, but we'd always just mix it in the tank. But anyways, most of the kids around here, their first motorcycle was them GT80s. I know a family, in fact, I'm named after their dad. There was a girl and a boy. The girl was basically my age, the boy a little bit older. He had an XR 75, and she had a little Honda 50. I mean, I'm talking about real young kids. But there was a Yamaha shop in Ripley for a while, and the people, if we cross this bridge, the people that live on the other side of that creek crossing is the ones that had the Yamaha shop. Then they moved it to Sissonsville. But my first motorcycle was an old used, I think it was a TS 90. It was a 90. Don't look like we could get across this. But anyways, the people at the Yamaha shop lived in that cabin, looking house up there. I looked at this. I don't know, it's kind of swift. My gut feeling is I could do it, but it ain't worth taking the chance. Cattle's out. Oh well, I ain't gonna do it. That was a waste. Might as well just turn it off, be backtracking.